had a high school principal to me come up to me. His name was Jimmy Painter one time. He said, one of these days, he said, you're like a big fish in a little pond. He said, one of these days you're going to go walk into a room where everybody's just as smart as you are, and some of them are going to be a whole lot smarter. And he said, remember my words. He said, it'll be the biggest shock you ever saw in your life. And I'm sitting there, my little smug self, saying, oh, sure. Because I was young and I had the whole scene covered back then. I got into the studio with an old boy named Leon Russell once upon a time. He was this rock and roll star. And here he was sitting off in the corner of a room. I'll sort of describe it from my point of view. If you put him back there in that corner, he's in Bradley's barn, and the recording part of the studio was about 2/3 of this distance and a little bit wider. Leon back in the corner there, and on the other side of him is Ray Eddington and Bobby Thompson and Tut Taylor and myself playing a little old 5-string dobro. And so you had Lightning Chance playing the upright bass, Hargis Robbins playing the piano out in the middle of the floor there. Had J.J. Cale with that little old guitar his had the back tore out of it, mess of a thing that he had. Had a drum cage out in the middle of it. Had Phoebe Snow with 3 other singers, Jim Buchanan with 3 fiddle players. That's all going on at one time. And I'm playing an instrument that literally we have to stick the microphone down inside the instrument so it can be heard. That's how loud it wasn't. So we're doing Uncle Pen. And he does it. And he's standing up there. He's got a 5th of Jack Daniels in one hand and a Winston cigarette in the other, and standing behind this podium reading off the words of this song singing. And everything he's just trying to get what I found out later on when I did Shine Hallelujah Shine. You can literally hear a smile. And I can show you how it happens in a recording studio sometimes, but you can hear a smile. I recorded 43 songs once upon a time, and the only thing you could hear is probably one of the better records I ever did. The only thing you could hear on the 2-inch tape in between the songs was laughter. And it was one of the neatest things that ever happened to me being able to work with those guys. But I'm getting back to the school principal telling me one of these days I was going to walk into a room and everything, and here I am in this room, and it's 18 all the musicians in Nashville, Tennessee, and I got this rock and roll star up there. It says he learned about country music when he bought 100 tapes in a truck stop out in Arizona, shoveling a car back to Tulsa. That was his background in country music. So we're playing Uncle Pen there, and we get ready to go, and people would come from far away. People would come from far away and dance all night till the break of day. Colorado, don't you know, you know, Uncle Pen was ready to go. Goes into a 7th. I was cute. I did that late and augmented 7th out before it goes on. So we get done with the tune, and everybody's sitting there, and he asks, "Oh, what do y'all think about that?" And everybody says, "Oh, we thought it was great." Man, he says, "Yeah," he said, "That's a good one, but I think we got a little better one in us." He ain't wearing no headphones now. But young man, if you would, you can leave that F note out where we're going into that 2nd chorus. I ran into that guy right there that Jimmy Painter told me about. and it shocked the hell out of me. Because all of a sudden I was sitting there, he could tell you what notes were in the air.